This video has been by far my most difficult video yet. I just got a new editing software and it made this somewhat simple video so much harder. The video basically talks about what I'm currently going through, learning a new, difficult, but highly rewarding skill. How my brain don't want to do that shit. The easy choices keep coming up to my head, telling me I'll get to the hard work later or eventually. And as soon as I get caught in a rut or have any difficulties, I switch off and go do something else. Then, I remind myself that it's bigger than I think. The understanding that doing something hard puts a callus in my brain, making me better at learning and working for that long-term, more fulfilling reward. And I must keep that reward stapled to my mind to stay motivated and focused, while also avoiding the quick pleasures of today that are ever so tempting. Most of us, I would say, don't use our heads. And by that, I mean the power of our mind. We spend hours and hours on our phones scrolling through pointless videos without ever realizing that we're holding a mini computer with all the information ever known to man inside of it. We live in a world where it's never been easier to get what you want, and yet we still chase pleasure and novelty that cannot be exercised by the soul. Opportunities presented all around you to help you achieve all of your dreams and goals. Do you know your dreams and goals? What is the reason you're doing this every day? What are you chasing? And what does it mean to you? Who are you doing this for? These questions people just don't take the time to answer anymore because it takes times of silence and reflection. And why would you, when you could simply and easily distract yourself with whatever is going to make you feel most comfortable? I believe that a negative mindset is the default for most people. So sitting in silence with your mind can be like listening to a negative person tell you all about your inadequacies and limitations. So that's another reason we choose instead to distract ourselves. But aren't we just running from the problem? We have to learn to use our mind properly, to use it as a tool to achieve our goals. Defining success, defining a goal, and defining your reason why are a good use of your brain power. But rarely anybody does this. Some people do have goals, but constantly fail to achieve them, and it's likely because they just don't care enough about the results. They either don't spend enough time thinking about what it would really mean to them, or they seriously just do not care about the result. I remember going to school just for the shits and giggles. I didn't give a damn about Hamlet. I just wanted to go to lunch so we could throw shit at each other. I didn't do well in school, and it wasn't because I was dumb or because I was throwing shit at people. I just couldn't bring myself to care about something like that. After school, I quickly realized that I have a ton of potential. I just need to choose something that I would genuinely care about. Think about this. In your mind, you have a fire pit. And just like any fire pit, if it doesn't continue to receive wood, it will die out. The same thing goes on in your mind. You have a fire of desire that must be refreshed constantly with your reasons why. The flame can grow higher, but it's all about how much time you spend thinking and convincing yourself of future rewards. I think that thinking more about positive, constructive thoughts will help take you closer to the things you truly want in life. This sounds like common knowledge, but many people are addicted to constantly being stimulated. It's normal now. We always have some sort of distraction or some sort of thing playing in the background, keeping us away from the thoughts that truly serve us. As I said at the start, making this video has been really frustrating, but it's also very satisfying. I'm getting better at this, and with enough practice, I'm gonna be sweet at this. It will feel so rewarding when I'm cruising through Premiere with the ability to make whatever comes to my mind. I'm still gonna fall into the traps of instant gratification. Shit, it's presented all around us. It's impossible to avoid all of it. But I will continue to build my desire for the things I know are more meaningful. Continue to find more and more reasons why I should keep going, so it becomes the center point of my mind. Building my desire day by day. It's like when you get a new crush, and that's what gets you working out. It gets you dressing better. It gets you into a new skin routine. It's got you working extra hard. It's like that. Your desire to get this crush is what drives you. Many people have spent their whole lives failing to use the best tool they have. The mind is arguably the most important thing to man, but rarely anybody knows how to use it properly, thus having an opposite effect to most people. What I've realized though is through the power of my mind, I've learned more and more about what this all truly means to me, what it would mean to other people, and how much impact I truly have to those around me. All these things push me to be better. I've also taken time to think about how it would feel at the end of my life, knowing that I could have done more, and that I didn't do enough to reach my goals and dreams. I imagine looking back at the younger version of me in a bitter and resentful way, hating all the time that I wasted doing absolutely nothing. So I know that if I don't become the man I want to be and build the life I know I can, I will be hit with the ultimate pain: regret.